Hi everyone, it's John.
And Ben.
And it's Blind Bag Day. And that means a special delivery from our good old pal...
Spike! Look at all that good stuff in there. I can't wait to start opening these. Well, I guess he can't wait for me to start opening them too.
So each one of us is going to reach our hand into this basket full of blind bags. We're not going to look and see what we're going to get. And then at the end of the video, we are going to have a...
blind bag battle!
Okay, Ben, how about you go first?
Okay.
It was pretty much unanimous that your team won last week.
Yeah, I think so.
So first up on Team Ben this week is...
Minion surprise. What? You're gonna interject?
I am gonna go next.
I usually got it all three at once.
No, I'm going right after
What
you
the
this
heck?
week. I got Avengers Assemble capsule. Next up for Team Ben is...
Angry Birds Star Wars.
Next up on Team John is Care Bears again. Okay, Ben, close those eyes. What are you going to get next?
Doctor Who.
And let's see, next up for me is... Now, there's a big one in here that I've been eyeballing. Where is it? Haha! Alright, this came from our friend Emma. I was hoping to get this one. This is My Pocket Friends Fairy Tale. Well, let's see if this will be a valuable addition to Team John. It says one cute figure and activity booklet.
For toddlers. Might have to bring that home to Tegan when we're done. So who's gonna go first this week? You or me?
Well, I think since my team
Lost.
kind of got trampled last week, I'll go this week, and I think I will open my Care Bear first.
Okay.
And first player on Team John this week is This is Best Friend Bear again. I think this is like the third time we've got Best Friend Bear in a blind bag battle.
That's so funny. It could work in your favor, you know.
Care Bear stare.
As you keep saying. I think I'm gonna open up my Angry Birds dog tag first. R2! 18 of 24. And I got stickers. John won't let those count, so I'll put them back there.
Yeah, stickers don't count as a teammate. Okay, so I'm going to open up my Pocket Friends Fairy Tale. This is Series 2. Thanks once again to Emma in the UK for sending this along.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, look at this. Look at this guy.
Oh, cool.
I got a knight in shining armor, and he has a sword.
Ooh. Wow. Oh, cool. I like Merlin the Wizard.
Yeah, that would have been a cool one to get.
Yeah. Look at all the animals you could get. Well, obviously not from this section, but...
So, this is George the Knight.
Cool. George.
So, look at this. I got Best Friend Bear, and I got George the Knight on Team John.
I'm going to open up my minion next. Let's see. See what minion I get. Hopefully a good one. I got the Egyptian minion. I'm going to go with he's a giant, and that's a full-grown pyramid.
No, he's a normal-sized minion, and that's like a little tiny pyramid like you get at like a museum gift shop.
No. He's a ginormous minion, and he's holding the full pyramid.
I don't think so.
I do.
Last but not least on Team John is either going to be Spider-Man or one of the Avengers. And who else have I got? I got Thor!
I like how when the hammer hits the ground, there's a... That's cool. I know, you have a pretty good team, minus the Friendship Bear.
Yeah, well, we'll get to that in the battle, but I don't think Friendship Bear is a weak link.
Okay, Doctor Who. This one, this is Series 1. So, who knows who I'm gonna get. I think I have a couple of these ones already.
Better hope for somebody good.
Yeah.
Your team needs all the help it could get.
Yeah. It does actually need a little bit of help. It does need a little bit of help, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Oh, I already have a Dalek, but though a Dalek will be good in blind bag battle. Exterminate, exterminate, exterminate.
So the teams have assembled. That means it's time for
Blind bag battle!
This is the part of the video where Ben and I discuss and debate who would win in an epic battle if they got into a battle. Would it be the 3 characters on Team John?
Or the 3 on Team Ben.
Now, obviously, this week, I had a rough one last week, but I got the winning team this week because I have Thor with his hammer. I got Best Friend Bear. You know, can you imagine what the Care Bear stare and the Thor hammer together could produce? And I got George the Knight. So not only does he have, you know, armor, but he also has a sword. And on the other side, look, half of your team, like almost all of your team is robotic, and the other one's half naked holding a little teeny pyramid.
No, okay. So my minion is a ginormous minion holding a full pyramid. So he can just walk over and go dunk and drop the pyramid onto your team. So my minion is a huge asset on my team.
He is
and then, hey, I did not interrupt you. And then I have my Dalek, who can take out Best Friend Bear and George Knight, or Knight George, or whoever he is, pretty easily by just going pa-choom, pa-choom. So there'd just be Thor left on your team. And then I have R2-D2, and Dalek can give an upgrade to R2-D2 pretty easy. So I could actually have 2 Daleks going on right now, and then Thor would be in trouble. Not to mention the fact that I have my ginormous minion who's going to smash Thor with a pyramid.
No, I still don't think that's a ginormous minion. He's
my
a normal size
team, my minion.
Well, why don't I say, oh, that's a giant, look how bigger my Care Bear is.
Well, because that doesn't make any sense. My minion is holding a pyramid in his hand. So I win. Hashtag Team Ben.
No, that's obviously Team Ben is cheating because that is a normal size minion holding a tiny pyramid.
No, it is not.
Let's say it is a giant minion. One swipe with the hammer and he's out. Same thing with Dalek and same thing with R2.
That's only if Thor is not buried under the pyramid to begin with.
And George Knight here could take his sword, like poke it into Minion's foot, and Minion would be like, ow, 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 ow.
He's playing on Mario Kart now.
Well, we'll let the audience decide, and we'll see what their scenarios are. If you think it's me with Best Friend Bear, Thor, and George the Knight, be sure to leave a comment below saying hashtag Team John would win the blind bag battle. All you have to do is hashtag Team John.
And if you think I won with my giant minion Dalek and R2-D2, make sure you comment hashtag Team Ben, because I would win.
Spike's back to remind you that if you like Blind Bag Battle, be sure to subscribe to our channel because he's back every week around this time.
And like and comment below.
And don't forget to follow us on
Instagram,
Twitter,
and Facebook.
We'll see you next time, everybody.
Bye.